Hello and welcome to Anders March, which is, I think this is our first session of actual Anders March since the new year.
Hmm?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, those of you who only watch Anders March. Yeah, I'm fighting with my computer again because it's sending just some audio. Thankfully, not the audio from everybody in the call, but some audio to my speaker and some to my headset. Anyway, uh, don't forget that we talk about this all the time. Rabbit Haberdashery that we do raise money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. There is a new link. It's a new year, so there's a new link to the team page. There are new fundraisers pages active, and so follow that link that's in the chat there to check out our fundraising team and to help us help kids by making donations. When we left off some time ago, you guys were discussing ways. You were discussing how you were going to get into the warehouse to investigate it.
Yeah, we were supposed to also discuss that online, and we never did.
Right.
Yep.
Oops.
Nice.
Hey, you have flint and steel, right? Right, Tango?
But I think I can start fires.
Oh my goodness.
Fire's been known to follow me.
We'll blame it on Matt.
Yeah.
The cat started it. Or the monkey. I'm sorry, the
monkey.
monkey started.
Yeah.
I'm the cat. Don't blame me. So there were at least a couple of cards or a couple of people we could see?
So yeah, there was I think I remember there was a few two skylights. Or a few skylights.
Yeah, there's like 8 skylights altogether, but yeah. And yes, you saw multiple guards inside. Doing stuff.
Oh, that's right. We went inside the little tavern there on the
Yeah.
upper left to wait for it to get dark.
Yes. I don't remember why you were waiting for it to get dark, but that's what you were doing.
Because we didn't want to do it in the middle of the day. We were hoping that maybe it would empty out a bit.
Right. But that was my point. Was I don't remember if you were breaking in or if you were doing something else.
I mean, I think do we want to check the skylight again to see if the people left? I'm assuming it's dusk now.
I mean, you can do that. You could have also just made a point of like watching the one door. I guess.
Yeah, the one door is way around the corner, and we didn't think. So we're like, we're gonna get hammered, and we are going to drunkenly try to break it to the. Oh, we should have to roll disadvantage. How are we? And has Cirilla wilted?
No.
Cirilla's not drinking. Shush.
Not even a margarita?
Nope. Not even a margarita.
Bartender Cirilla orders water, and the bartender probably rolls their eye and is like, leave it to the plant to order water.
Well, that's okay. Come on now.
I'm sure he's used to it.
I got into a shouting match with a karaoke DJ because I ordered pop at a bar. But yeah, yeah. I mean, how do you guys want to approach this? I'm going to assume that you were mindful of the fact that you were trying to accomplish a thing tonight, and that you were waiting it out and not trying to actually get drunk.
Yes, of course.
I think we ordered food.
Thank you
as
for
well.
yeah, and we ordered food as well. He's right. We were not there getting drunk for no reason.
Yeah, this is important information.
Yep.
I couldn't have said it better if I thought it myself. All right, so we are back. Did we learn any good gossip while we were at the bar, partaking of our beverages?
No,
That's
not really.
Very good. Okay.
So I don't see anybody else on the Foundry.
You don't?
I do not see him. Well, I think I'm inside the building. Maybe are the walls working?
We're still showing is in the alleyway.
Yeah, you guys are over here.
Yeah.
We are southeast of you.
I don't actually know where your token is.
His
I see
tokens
it.
this time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so
All right, so we have regrouped and we're going to get into this thing and we're going to look for the ooze. Is that correct?
And make some Ninja Turtles.
All right, let's roll it. What do we got to do?
Turtle is a race in this setting.
I'm gonna pineapple and say that there's a Kickstarter for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles RPG.
Ooh,
Nice.
Like the super collector's edition, super expensive though.
I bet. I got my other Kickstarter reward recently. So I got
Your Firefly one? Was that what it was?
Cowboy Bebop.
Mm-mm.
It's Cowboy
Bebop. Yeah.
right
Okay.
here. And then this one is Old Gods of Appalachia. It's also a Kickstarter reward. Yeah, I did the rearranging finally, so I have my RPG books here, and then my Bibles, and then my language stuff.
Okay. All right. So I guess
The shelf needs more stuff on it.
oh, I got to use my this right. I think we were up here and we jumped across, right? Or we did a thing.
Yeah, how you got over there was you came over to here, and then you tightrope walked.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, Tango did.
I did. I tightrope. I
Tightrope.
tight find right walk.
Yeah, it was a very.
Yeah.
It was a vine.
It was a
That's
very
great.
wide tightrope for him.
Woo.
Yes.
So, hey, that unlocked. Is that supposed to be completely unlocked now? I'm
What?
sorry. I went up above the room and I see the room now.
Oh, okay.
But I believe we're gonna go up the same way we came.
Well, I thought, are we
Well-
going to do that, or we want to try just go in the front door?
How are you planning on tightrope walking across my whip?
Well, we dropped the rope. Remember?
What rope?
Tango dropped. We threw. Tango
I've
dropped
only
the rope
got-
for us.
I'm a small little guy. I can't drop a rope big enough for y'all.
We threw it up to
I'm
you.
petite.
We threw it up to you, and then you tied it off.
That's
or
right.
something.
You did. Yeah, totally. I
Yeah.
totally remember that from last year. I think it sounds like something we would have totally done also. So I'm going to say yes. The rope is. Is it still dangling
What
off
the
the
heck?
side of the building? Is it?
I mean, we never said that we. I never said that we took it off. So my rope. If I didn't say we undid it, then it's still there.
It's still just hanging there. Yeah.
What's the matter, babe?
I can't figure out how to get the tokens over there.
I ruined it. I'm sorry.
No, it's. I have apparently not fully figured out how to use the friggin' thing. There. Oh my god! I just need to get. I'm just gonna get rid of all the walls.
Watch, there are gonna be like guard dogs there, guard Cerberus.
I don't even care anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of all the walls. I'll figure this out.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
I mean, a rope hanging off of a building is a perfectly normal thing in
There.
Pathfinder, right?
They might as well.
In a lot of buildings.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, the idea was that you wouldn't be able to see all of them, but I couldn't figure out how to make it so you could pass. Like I chose walls that says you could pass through, and then you couldn't pass through them.
Oh, I didn't try. I
was trying. We had this
okay.
issue. We had this issue last session.
Oh, I
where
gotcha.
I had to keep fiddling with the walls so you guys could see anything at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then just now I was trying to access. I was trying to move over to see through the skylights, and it wasn't letting me move at all. I selected wall types that said you'd be able to see or move through or whatever, and it's just not letting me.
Okay, so we wouldn't be able to see like that guy there. We wouldn't have been able to really see this guy here.
Well,
we
I don't
definitely
know,
would not have
if-
been able to see this guy here.
Yeah, I should have hid these guys on different layers. Is what I should.
I'm saying though that if I was on the skylight looking in, I probably would have been able to see everything inside.
Well, not everything.
You were able to see this guy, and I think you were able to see this guy. You weren't able to see any of the other.
Yeah. From this skylight here, you could see this guy.
Okay.
But that's it. Yeah, it's from this skylight here, you can see this guy.
Okay.
And then
you think we saw the wizard?
It's just these two.
Okay. So we saw four. You were able to see four people.
We
don't know. We don't know anything about the other six. But so Zeph, I guess we're gonna go up and look through the skylights and see what we can see if it's the same thing.
Check it out. Sounds good.
So we're looking through this skylight. I'm looking through this one.
Duplicating myself here in a second, so I'll be right back.
So I can see this guy and this guy, right? From this skylight where I'm standing.
All right. Ready to we ready to roll through? Is my audio not going through now?
No, we can hear you.
I'm just trying.
Okay, I'm gonna sneakily be on the roof, by the way. Do I need to? I don't need to roll stealth until there's a check, right? Or do I need to roll stealth ahead of time?
You need to roll stealth as soon as you're on the roof.
Okay.
Because you're trying to sneak along.
Roll +5. What was that? Oh, I am not stealthy at all.
Mm-hmm.
Those drinks got to me.
What did he need an 11 or is he?
You guys don't know.
I don't know what the DC is, but an 11 is not very good.
11 is not great.
Unless like they're really, really, really oblivious.
We should have brought them to the bar with us. All right. Do I need to do the stealth also? Let me see. Where's my darn stealth?
Anyone who's going on the roof is going to want to roll stealth.
Did we decide that that's what we're doing? Is going on the roof and
Well, we did not decide it.
Valid.
I did the who was it? Professor Brody, was it in Indiana Jones? I know the way, follow me. I'd rather spit in your face, but as I don't have any, this will have to do. All right. So now the question is do they see me in the skylight?
Why can't I roll my? I'm trying to roll my stealth, but it's not letting me click on anything.
If you do you have a modifier next to it?
I do.
If you click that, then another window should pop up.
Oh, yeah,
roll,
okay.
And
Yeah.
then you should be able to click roll. Oh, he's rolling some dice.
Oh, I had a server disconnection, reconnection. All right, I got it here. Sorry.
Yep.
Damn.
Crit fail.
Well then,
crap.
I guess we're in trouble.
Well,
I
was
you
actually,
do
I was actually
have a
gonna say-
hero point.
All right, so
right?
two issues. One, I was gonna tell you that you have advantage because you're so tiny, and two, you rolled thievery instead of stealth.
Did I? Well, good
Yes.
thing I'm not stealing a moonlight or whatever it is.
Okay. So you get to roll twice and then take the higher of the two.
Oh, so I do I can do keep higher, or do I just roll twice?
You roll twice and then you keep the higher. That's what. Oh, you a crit fail to a nice.
Just for fun, I want to see what happens in the
So
next
nat 20.
There you go.
All right, I'll take the 26, I guess.
Oh, the plant.
I am now super sneaky. Not even the skylights see me coming.
Wow,
Not
you have
even the
better stealth than I
skylights.
do. Nice.
No, we're the same. No, wait, no, you're not. Where are you?
I got a +5 to stealth.
Oh, because you got armor. Yeah, dexterity plus train -1 armor. All right, so we are sneakily on top of there, looking down.
Well,
One of us is sneakily on top of there.
Why do I have armor on?
Whoa.
Okay.
Why's that so loud?
Inventory. Oh, I have studded leather armor on. Gotcha.
I sneak over and sneak down. Second one from the closest, and I guess I see nothing. Do I see anything?
Okay, so yeah, you see you can, depending on which skylight you're at, you can see the people that you can see that are on the screen. And all right, so you come over when Zeph is poking around, everything's fine. When Chaparral gets on the roof, you're gonna notice this guy seems to kind of perk up a little bit. And then when Cirilla gets on the roof, everyone kind of starts looking up.
Well, shoot. All right, I'm gonna go back down off of the roof, and I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna make myself look like townsfolk. Where's my spells? I cast illusory disguise.
Are there any kind of vents or things that are able for me to hide in on the roof,
Um,
or that lead from the roof down,
there's like
like
drain
into the
pipes and
building?
stuff.
And Cirilla, what are you feeling like you're gonna have to do here, being the loudest one of the bunch?
That's a good question. Uh, Probably gonna want to try to hide or something.
Can she appear like a rose bush, like a regular rose bush that happened to be growing in the roof?
In the roof?
Yeah.
I mean, I do appear like a regular rose bush, but
So it could just be like she looks like someone didn't pay very much attention to the roof, and there's a rose bush growing out of it now.
just in that one spot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it might work. If not, I'll be there to save you.
Right.
Okay.
Why is everything black now?
What?
Everything is black on my screen.
Everything looks normal for me.
Yeah, like my monitors just went a little crazy.
So is it the game or your computer that's the problem?
It's my computer.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay. I got it back.
Good. Okay. Yeah. Let me.
And the problem is anything that will require me rolling stealth is gonna fail because I don't have stealth.
Right.
So trying to be a rose bush isn't gonna help.
Well, while they figure out what they're doing,
All right.
I'm gonna play these NPCs a merry tune. It was awful.
Maybe I'll sing them a
Oh,
That was a 2.
maybe I'll sing them a haunting hymn and make them deaf.
if you play it, if you roll it again, I'm willing to bet you get like a 20.
Yeah, I don't have advantage.
This character is gonna pull. This guy is gonna pull out a ladder and start climbing up to this skylight.
He had a ladder in his bag of holding.
It was definitely in like the piles of stuff.
All right, so let me move my little bee guy.
Did you say there were anything to hide behind on this roof?
I mean, there's like it's not an even structure. Like there's a pitch to it. The edge of which is between these sets of skylights and these ones.
Mm-hmm.
So like there's if you come far enough over here, he's not going to see you over the pitch of the roof. And then there's just like drain pipes and stuff.
Okay.
All right, so he's gonna go up there and open the skylight and kind of look around, and not see anything. Obviously.
Do I notice the skylight opening?
Are you on the ground or on the?
I'm on the ground next to those NPCs, trying to.
The angle isn't really gonna work for you. There.
Okay.
All right, yeah, he'll look around and then he'll go back down.
Too close.
Did he happen to lock the window? Could we notice that did he leave the skylight unlocked by chance?
You'd have to check it.
Let me go check it. I'm going to go over to said moonlight or skylight, assuming that as I approach, I am validating that he is no longer within eyesight of that. So I
Right.
approach slowly, and I want to see if this skylight is now left unlocked.
All right. I guess I'm going back up.
Mhm.
All right. It does not appear as though he locked it. You're kind of able to fiddle with it.
And is the ladder still there?
Yeah, at the moment he's heading over here and reporting into this guy. He's not really thinking a whole lot about that at the moment.
All right, so folks, what if I sneak in and go open the front door for you?
Cool. Which way's the front?
Unless you want to, do you guys
Okay.
just want to try to get in through the ladder?
East.
Yeah, this is the only door into the building.
That would require stealth, which is not going to work out very well.
Nope.
But like that was one stealth. I think like we got caught, and now is there another stealth for going down?
So I have a +0 in stealth.
It is worth noting that what you guys are looking for isn't that you all get into the building, right? What is it that you guys are actually looking for in the building?
Ooze.
I think we're looking for ooze.
Information.
Right. Okay. So do you
I feel like Tango can do this without us.
I think I could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is if you are confident in it and just trying to get some ooze, you could just try to have one character sneak in, try to get a sample, and then sneak out.
Sure. And then, just hear me out. If he gets caught, they're going to send him to jail, and then we can figure out where they're sending him.
So is it why am I going down, by the way?
Because
I think cats should go down because the cats are far more sneaky than bees.
Have you seen my rolls today?
Have you seen mine? I've only the natural one so far out of everybody. So
that's true.
I could play a merry tune for them. Oh, do I just knock on the door and be like, musical telegram?
And then when you're doing that, I will go down. Cirilla, you can open up the window for me. I'll sneak down.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go and harass these folks. So, over here, I'm gonna take off my disguise. Poof! I'm a cat
Wait,
again.
so what? Why are we doing this? Why are you?
So he's going to go
them.
to the front, and he's going to merry melody them, and you're going to open the skylight, and I'm going to sneak down and pick up the sample of some ooze or any other good information that I can possibly find. Though being the smallest person of the team, I'm kind of doubtful I'll be able to bring too much ooze back, as the sample will be a micro few drops. But I think
that
that's
might be all we need.
I hope it is.
So yeah, I'm gonna knock at the gate.
Are we all good with this plan?
I don't know if Carol has a choice anymore because I already said I was gonna. I already said I'm knocking at the gate.
Well, you can knock, but that doesn't mean she's going to be opening the thing and being a lookout for me. And
Fair
so
enough.
I'd say,
Oh, you want me to go back up on the roof where I
thought you still were.
alerted everyone to our presence and had
I thought
to
you
run
were
away?
still up there, and they just looked around and didn't see you. Did you go back down?
I mean,
Oh, I
yes.
see you over there. You were back down.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'll open the door. What I would are you gonna be backup? Like, what happens if
I mean, I guess I can come back up and be your lookout. I just don't know if it's gonna
how
be a
about you go
good thing.
hide next to the cat chaparral, and if everything goes bad, you two storm inside and rescue me.
We storm
Uh,
in and get into combat and kill ourselves. All right. This is going to be a very short campaign, Tim.
That's
why don't I'm gonna hide up here, because I can come in through the skylight just as easily as I can come in through the door.
I think so.
And I don't want to be associated with what Chaparral is doing right now.
You don't want to be associated with his singing.
Yeah.
Come on, good performance. Come on, good performance. So well. Anyways, I'm gonna be pounding on the door.
All right. Knock away, and as he
I will-
knocks, I will be entering in through the
have you rolled
skylight.
have you rolled the new performance?
Not yet.
Yes,
Oh.
No. I want to. I'm not gonna roll performance until somebody answers the door. I'm gonna be like, you have some coin? Song for coin? Song for coin? I'm just a humble traveling bard who may or may not be very good.
You have to give me a check for that. Like, they don't normally just walk over and listen to music for beggars. I guess a diplomacy, maybe? Try to get them to come over to listen.
It might be
Come
deception
one,
because he's
come
actually
all.
trying to convince them that he's going to play them a good song.
Yeah, diplomacy or deception.
Come one, come all. Hey,
Hey,
20.
nice. Yeah, that'll do. You're gonna hear you're gonna hear a voice on the other side of the door. Ask.
Man, if I came from the if I was an Underdark creature, I could sing I come from the land down under. I will play them a merry tune.
Yeah.
I'm imagining a tempo of about 120 beats per minute, something that's going to get them kind of toe tapping, and
Yes.
and if you get the more ruckusy you could be with them, the easier it would be for me to sneak in, I believe.
All right, come on. Oh, ho, ho. Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
So you're finally a good musician. It looks like.
I perform under pressure, apparently.
All right. Well, while he is making a ruckusy pirate tune, I will attempt to go in through the skylight.
All right.
What would that be a roll of? Well, I guess it'd just be, yeah.
Oh.
What I need to try opening the skylight. Any issue?
Yeah, it's gonna be stealth. Or
I shouldn't have to roll to open the skylight.
How do?
yeah, no, you can open the skylight.
Sweet.
Okay.
I open it and slide into that ladder and take my jolly pirate, listening to his pirate music. I pounce on down the ladder.
How do we reset our spell stuff?
What spell stuff?
Because we've long rested since.
Oh,
There's a little button.
Yeah.
Is that a reset button?
There should be like an option for a long rest, short rest, or something, I think.
Well, there's a little like reset looking button next to the number of spells per day.
Oh, where is that? On the main thing?
No, on spellcasting.
Spellcasting. Sorry, folks. We're still learning the system.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Hmm?
So I did cast the Illusory Disguise today. So let me set this back to 1. Don't mind that. Okay. Thank you. I'm good. I was thinking of doing a light show and doing casting color spray, but I don't know. Crap. I should have cast guidance on you guys. I'm so sorry.
I
I forgot that I even had it.
suppose you can't cast it now.
Not if
That's
they
in the
move.
range. Yeah.
You're more than 30 feet away.
Are we?
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming each tile is 5 feet, or is that wrong?
Yeah, he's squares.
Yeah, we're
It's
60 feet.
65. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'll keep that in mind next time.
And
All
what's the
good.
spell?
Guidance. It basically gives you bonuses to your rolls.
Yep.
+1 bonus.
All right, so I guess I pop down in, and
But then you're immune for 1 hour. Okay. That's nothing like Baldur's Gate, where you can just spam it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
To be fair, Baldur's Gate is based on D&D and not.
Yes. Yes.
True.
All right. Anyway,
So how many guards have I entertained?
you don't know because there's a high wall there and door.
Oh, they didn't even actually open the door. Oh,
No.
great.
But Zeph needs to do a stealth, and as you can see, people are like moving around. Like these two went over here while they were discussing. This one's walking around. This one is walking around doing stuff.
What I should have done was kept my disguise on, showed up as one bard, and then taken my disguise off, and then showed up as a second bard. And they're like, "What's up with all these traveling bards tonight?"
I was thinking you should have done the illusionary thing and let it wear off halfway through the song. And
No,
then
it's good for an
everybody-
hour. So unless
Yeah. This one's coming over and like sitting down in the chair for the control arm of this crane.
All right, so you said stealth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn, I'm not as sneaky as I used to be.
He gets advantage though, right?
No, he was
'Cause
getting advantage on the roof.
On the roof.
because
Okay.
the minimum amount of weight being put on there.
I gotcha. Okay.
But given the ruckus outside, I think I'll give him advantage now as well.
Yes.
Wow.
That
You
can
get
be-
to roll again.
Basically, you're providing the help action.
Yes.
So I get a second roll.
Yeah.
Please do not be a 1.
Oh my goodness.
I need to stop giving you advantage.
That is
Dang.
amazing.
I know. I think well, it's a. I know I need it apparently.
Yeah. You also
Right,
would
so
have advantage. if
I
you
am
tried
back
go
to
down,
super
Cirilla,
sneaky.
because
I am back to the ninja bee. And I guess, do I smell anything that is off-putting or not a supernatural smell?
I don't know what that would smell like, but go ahead and roll perception if you're trying to perceive something.
Well, it would smell like things that I have not used to smelling. I gotta find perception. Give me a second there.
It's not with the skills. It's on the front page.
Over there. Initiative +3, perception. Did I roll there? Yes. All right, rolling now. Not too bad. 17.
All right, yeah. So, kind of a lot of these containers smell really weird, really funky.
All right, I will. I'm going to slowly go over, and I guess I am now out of Cirilla's eyesight
Any of these?
at this point, right? Is there anything? Do I smell anything funky next to the ladder I came down on that I
Yeah,
could
I mean,
investigate?
like I said, and a lot of the stuff in this pile, smells really weird.
All right, I'm going to get to the spot that I can get to the easiest. That would look like I could look for any kind of leaky fluid and just kind of explore that general area for things that are not natural.
I'm detecting magic.
Okay. You are picking up some magic.
I happen to look up at her and see if she is pointing in a direction. I do not know what that means, though, because that could be good or bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like you get details. Reading this description here.
Yeah, it's just the presence of magic.
Yeah, you definitely detect the presence of magic.
But I can't tell where it's coming from.
It doesn't look like it. You receive no information beyond the presence or absence of magic.
That's really annoying.
Yeah, that's not a very good. I mean, they did make it a cantrip, so I guess that's the trade-off. But
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be more like, can you tell this is a magical item?
right.
All right, I'm looking around
yeah.
for. I see if there's anything oozing out of any of these barrels around me.
No, the barrels and stuff seem pretty well constructed.
Are there any of them that have taps?
None of them have taps.
I'm going to try to make my way around to a different part of said area and keep on exploring and seeing if there's anything that is something a character of my size would be able to handle well.
I mean, it's an ooze. Do you see anything oozing?
He said no.
Oh, okay.
There's
Sorry.
nothing leaking. There's nothing with a tap in it. But we are detecting some strange smells. So I'm using my keen sense of smell that I acquired 3 minutes ago to
Yeah, anything that looks like a barrel really is going to be. This is a post. But
does he have to be a line of sight of me?
For
me
what?
For me to cast guidance? Well, then again, I don't know if they'll be able to. Oh, he's still out of range. Never mind. Yeah. And I wouldn't know where he is. So.
I don't think you have line of effect either way.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and take a look at these big barrels over here. Are those big barrels in actual reality there, or in actual foundry?
Yeah, those are there.
And as I head over there, do I see or sense a wizard? The wizard has moved. Okay. Is there any way for me to access the liquid inside of said barrels, or is there a tap on these big barrels?
There are taps on those.
And is there pools of the liquid that from that tap already dripped out onto the floor?
No.
All right. I do not know if I have anything, but I'm just going to assume I have something that I can put. And if not, I will look around for like a what's that? A water skin? Do they have anything around there that I could put? I could use to fill.
Yeah,
I
there's
probably should have thought of this before. By the way, I recognize that.
yeah. I mean, like if you when you were walking over there, you could probably see this like cup that's right here.
Yeah, I need to zoom in here. How do I zoom? I'm not going to zoom.
You
Last
just
time I
scroll.
zoomed, I started measuring things.
You just if you have a
Oh
scroll
yeah, I
wheel on
can
your
zoom.
mic. Yeah. But right here on top
I'm
of
on
this
a
barrel.
Mac. You know, I have a trackpad. I don't have a mouse. Those things are so 1983. All right, I'm going to. Whoa! Look, I spun around also, upside down, man. All right, I am here, and I am grabbing this little thing right next to it, right there, that looks like a mug.
Okay.
There also looks like be like a bottle on top of this other.
No, that's a hook,
Oh, okay.
like a pulley with a hook.
Yeah, they have a lot of interesting equipment in here. I do want to, after I fill said container, hopefully with a lid, with ooze, I'm going to try to take a little bit of an. Well, actually, maybe first do that first before anything else.
Do what you're gonna do? What before anything else?
I'm filling up the. I'm filling the.
Yeah.
I guess 50-50. Half from one kegger and half from the other kegger.
All right. The stuff looks to be the same.
Oh, good. So
Does it
cap
look
it up.
like beer?
It
Put it in
is.
my
It is kind
backpack.
of a. It is kind of a black oozy stuff.
Mm.
Do I dare try tasting it here? I'm a little tempted.
Don't.
I feel like the gamma ray of a Hulk thing coming on. If I have this, it'd be like
Suddenly
Zep
grows
fly.
to like 12 times his original size and alerts
Yeah,
everyone.
or that.
You drink
And
you drink crude oil and die.
That's my other fear. So I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to put it in my backpack, and I'm going to.
wait, you're putting an open mug full of ooze in your backpack?
No, it's not an open mug. It was able to be sealed.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, it's a coffee tumbler, don't you know?
Yeah.
They had those back then.
Right.
They were totally a thing.
Yeah,
It's a
totally.
Stanley.
It's a Stanley.
It's a Yeti. All right. So I would like to then. I want to see what this is over here. I want to take like a little inventory of the stuff in this corner.
Do you really want to do that, or do you want to just get out of there?
I don't want to say. I want to see what they got in here.
Okay.
Not like a full inventory, not like a wall-to-wall inventory. Just
What-
want to take a look and see if there's anything that looks.
What are you trying to look at there? Like what? Are you trying to open something?
No, I'm looking to see if there's anything like stamped on the outside, anything like, and just kind of see if there's any markings about where the items in the warehouse came from, or if they're where they're going to, or the contents of them without actually going through. So I'm looking for anything obviously stating the goods that are there.
They're completely unmarked.
They have
Is
a
there
terrible
anything-
organization system in this warehouse.
Is
There's-
there anything I
there's,
see that is valuable that would be easily pawned?
I mean,
There's a room down in the corner that looks office-ish.
there's
Just
this
saying.
there's this tool set right here. Yeah, I mean,
And I
there's
take it-
there's an office there. Well, you can't see that, but
I see this blue box and I take a look inside of that.
Yeah. Those are folded up uniforms.
Ooh, can I take one or is it too big?
No, you can try to take one.
I'm gonna try to take one.
You're gonna want to roll thievery though to like do that without drawing attention to yourself.
Is that a wanted poster of the monkey?
Where?
God damn these rolls. They are not on my side.
Right there.
Oh my god, I think it is.
That's amazing. It's now in canon.
Yep.
Yep.
That is a thing that's happening.
hilarious.
Let me see here. Does this guy see you do that? Yeah, so you hear some like rustling when you pulled it out, and you definitely see this guy like get up out of his chair and start walking over to look here.
Walking over there.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Can I go underneath it? Is it possible to sneak underneath his
It is. Go ahead and give me a stealth.
Oh goodness.
Mm.
on one?
All right.
And don't forget, I do have the backup plan of killing everybody in this warehouse in case anything goes bad.
Goodness.
Somehow,
He's gonna set a fire
Oh
and
my
let the fire do its
goodness.
job.
just right here underneath this balcony.
Yep.
If it comes to it, I mean, like he does have to go all the way down the stairs and back around. And it's a garment full of uniforms. Uniforms are probably greasy and old and yucky, or brand new, fresh and ready for a fire.
They didn't have flame retardant clothes back
Oh,
then.
come on. You think they're going to pay extra for the flame retardant material?
It's no OSHA.
This is like oil covered clothes, I'm willing to bet.
All right, yeah. So,
I'm attempting to hide, I
Yeah.
guess.
you just kind of because you're now under him, so you can't see him anymore. But you kind of hear him like stand there for a minute and then start walking back over here, and eventually sit back down.
All right, I am looking for anything flammable.
Oh,
mean-
jeez.
You're surrounded by wood.
Right, but that's going to catch. I
and
need
a-
something
And a
smaller
broom.
that I can use. A broom is perfect.
There's a broom
Okay.
right
Oh
there.
my god. Don't do it.
These are the bad guys. You know, if our monkey friends do it,
We still have not 100% proven that these are the bad guys.
they are enemies of our monkey friend. Therefore, they are enemies of me.
You're
And
the
they are-
reason they're enemies of the monkey friend.
All the more reason that they're enemies of him.
And I think also, if we go to the backstory, these are the people who came in and kind of invaded my homeland.
Yeah.
You know, and cast me out and call me negative things.
Yes.
So, yeah, I'm going to take a look at that broom. And okay, so I recognize where the broom is, and I'm going to. How is your singing doing, by the way? Jennifer,
It's
you're,
doing well.
Yeah.
I'm playing through a set.
I'm going to be a set of pirate songs. I love it. I'm looking for paperwork now because paper is very flammable and very informative.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh,
the
did I- so
straw
did I-
that's used for this broom is going to be very flammable
It is, but it's not going to be as informative as papers in an office. And so,
That's true. Just keep in
Oh.
mind that if you burn down the evidence, it'll be harder to spark revolution.
I don't think Zeph thinks politically like that.
Okay,
That's
so
why I'm
hold on a
reminding
second.
him.
Back up a little bit.
Okay.
No, not
I
that
was
far.
here stealing clothes,
No, like up here.
and I was here.
Ouch.
There are two guards
Oh
standing
my-
here talking.
Dun dun dun. I can't see them, can I?
Nope.
Cue the Metal
Dang.
Gear Solid exclamation.
I don't have a noise for that on here.
Dang.
What's this one do?
No, that's a bicycle bell.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think anything else really works.
You can do the wah, 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 wah.
Yeah, DJ air horn
Oh my goodness.
or the sad
Cover your ears,
trombone
chat roll.
or the
It's gonna-
buzzer.
it's gonna-
I can do the buzzer.
Oh, that one's loud.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, so I will, as I see these two people as I approach, I divert to the side.
Okay.
It's gonna be
Closer to-
hilarious that he diverts to the side and then he runs into a wizard.
Yep. Yeah, because this one is kind of moving down here.
Oh, jeez. I think it might be about time to come back up the ladder.
Do I see anything? I don't see anything. Actually, I do. Is that clothing I see next to me? Is that flammable clothing?
Oh goodness.
Those appear to be sacks, like burlap sacks. You don't know what's
Burlap sacks.
You don't know what's inside the burlap sacks, but they seem to be burlap sacks.
Can I hop over here and explore the burlap sacks? Is there a way for me to either just? Well, I guess I don't have a weapon. Crap.
I mean, what are you looking for at this point?
I'm looking for information.
In a burlap sack.
You know, you never
Because
know what's in there. Till
That
you look.
is that is the obvious place to store documentation.
Well, really, I was looking for papers initially. So I guess you know what? I'm just kind of farting around here. So
Really?
I will grab onto that ladder and climb up with my ooze and my stolen uniform.
Okay.
And I see Cyril up top. I'm like, I got the ooze.
Nice.
Okay.
Now we just need to find someone who can identify you.
I saw a wizard. Maybe we could ask him.
Who?
You mean the one inside?
Yes.
I feel like that's a bad idea.
Good thing you're here.
I'm still playing.
All right, I'm going to come over and get out of here. And then I'm going to come over
To a closed door because these guys are rude.
I'm going to come over here and cheer and pretend I was attracted by the noise of this traveling gypsy player.
Yeah, clink some coins around in a jar, make it sound like he's getting paid.
Great.
Yes. And cheer for him, of course.
And I'll
Of
be
course.
like, thank you, Gareth. Thank you. I love you. And then I'll solicit tips.
Oh, right. They're still not going to open the door, but they will applaud the performance.
Be
Okay.
like, hey, I don't do this for my health.
Hey, is this a window?
This is how I make my living.
I'm tempted to throw the bucket of ooze at him, but I'm holding back that temptation.
I'm gonna use my diplomacy to
Yes,
to
there's a window
shame
there.
them. I'm
Can
gonna
I see anything through it?
shame them. Yes, I shamed them.
You're shamed.
Does that change their mind at all?
No.
Dag nabbit.
Can I see anything through that?
I mean, you
window?
can see what's on the map. Like you can
Uh-huh.
see what you see on the map there, so you're not gonna see
A
past this
kitchen and a bed.
basically. Yeah.
Can I climb on top of her to see more?
No. But yeah, from that angle you can't even see this door.
I'm gonna tell them to walk.
Is the window open, unlocked?
No, it is locked.
Okay. Anybody good with a lockpick?
I have +5 thievery.
I got +6.
Wow.
Thievery is gonna be the check there. So.
But you know that I have really bad luck so far tonight.
All right.
Either
I will go over there, I suppose. Hold on. Let me go over here. Boop, 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 boop. Roll +5.
So if one of you gives the help option to the other one, then the one who's rolling gets advantage.
I'll help him.
All right.
Oh, and I'll give myself a guidance.
Okay.
So +1 to this. That was even worse.
Yep.
That's because I was helping you.
All right. 14 is enough to open it though.
Oh,
Woo!
okay.
Go in there and check it out.
Zeph, you stealthy.
Yeah.
Stealthy ninja stuffy. Wait, so is it open now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Well,
Woo, woo.
good thing you thought of that, because I was gonna throw a rock through that window because they didn't tip me.
Oh my god.
I'm going to leave the ooze with Cirilla
Okay.
and get to the window ledge and look in.
Okay. Well, from the ledge, you're gonna see the same thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, just making sure that like we don't see any. And it's open, so I should also be able to hear. Do I hear anybody in the immediate area?
No.
As in 10 feet, 20 feet?
No.
All right. I will stealthily move into the window. Is Chaparral going to follow or?
Nope.
All right. I am back inside then, I hope. Do I need to do a stealth or?
Yes. You want to do stuff.
Chaparral's gonna be like kind of sitting on the back of this cart.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna find a bed and this is a shelf with like personal effects on it.
Anything valuable?
This is a locked chest. No, there doesn't seem to be anything valuable. This is the remains of his dinner.
And what's that big thing at the end? Like they have your mouse over now.
It looks like a stove.
Yeah, it's like a fire pit thing.
All right, I'm going to
There's a
swing
Hold
around.
on, hold on before you move.
There's a tea kettle. There's a skillet.
I'm gonna do guidance on both Cirilla and Chris.
Okay.
So you got that for an hour. Your whatever roll you decide you want to have a +1 on, it, as long as it's a skill check, combat, or something else, I believe.
Okay.
It's in the description up in chat. Or the yeah.
Okay.
It's only one roll.
To one attack roll, perception check, savings throw, or skill check
Okay.
before the duration ends.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you're coming through there. From there, you can see that this is clearly a desk, like a little shelf here with a plant and a broom.
Steal the plant.
I would water the plant. I'm a friend of the plant now.
I steal all of the plants in Starfield just because there's no steal bonus on them or no steal status on them.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so there's a desk with a plant, a two-sided desk, or a desk with a plant, a table with a plant. A desk with two chairs, a table with a plant, and then what's this thing on the far end over here?
That's it. Well, this is just kind of a shelf. There's a There's a lamp on it. There's like some files. There's a torch. There's some
Look at that.
supplies underneath.
Files.
This is all like open logs. Like,
Can
There's
I?
those papers you were
I'm gonna
looking for.
go and
yeah, these look to be very important papers.
They're flammable too.
they are. I'm going
need
to.
them.
I'm going to take the entire logbook if that's possible.
Sure.
I have taken the logbook and I'm anything. Oh, and I'm going to take a look over here and see if there's anything in this. Are there old ones?
Just,
Like, are
just
there
clean
old
them out.
logs also, or is it just?
I mean, like I said, there's
Take-
some files up here.
Every piece of paper you can find. Take it all.
I will take every piece of paper I can find.
Okay.
And to avoid having a weight carry issue, I'm just going to go back to the window and keep on chucking them out. So I grab a few and I come down over, chuck them over to them, come back over, grab some other ones, chuck them out the window,
All right.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
water the plant,
You're
grab some
gonna
more.
you're gonna hear the handle on this door start to move. It's like
No.
metal clanky type of stuff.
And at the final one, then I'm going to pop up and out the window.
All right.
How many books did I get?
I'll close the window behind him.
Okay.
And I'm going into this alley.
I'm going the opposite way of the cat.
Mm-hmm.
And as I walk along, I am going to play some merry tunes. Yay. Along the way. I'm assuming we're meeting back at the bar.
I mean, does everyone
Where
else
was
assume
the
that?
bar?
Did you guys work that out, or?
Nope.
Nope. I'm going to be going back to the bar. And if they're not there, that's going to be interesting. Unless I see them on the way. But I'm playing a merry tune. Entertaining people. Do I make any money on the way? Do, do, do. And I think I see Cirilla talking to an
Hello.
NPC. No?
I said hello.
Hello. And I end up over here, and I'm still playing music. These guys over here are going to be jealous because they got a crappy concert. Come on, make some gold. Give me some gold.
So do we see the bar in this view?
Well, the bar that you guys were at overnight or during the day is over here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I thought it was over here. No, it was over here.
It was over here.
That's right. Okay. Do.
Do we have like a safe house or something that we?
I mean, you guys were kind of hanging out at one of Master Hedgero's safe houses, but you didn't necessarily arrange that with him, so it's unclear whether or not you can just.
He'll be fine.
keep
He
doing
knows.
that.
I know him. I know him. We helped him out.
So we don't just like have a place to stay in town.
No, you don't.
We helped him
We should-
out. We'll be fine. And plus, I grew up working for the guy.
Although you do know a couple people who have expressed having places.
We do?
Well, you can always go and try to stay with You can always go and ask Tozluk. And Fazij openly said that he has places to hide.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
And Fazij and Moonbeam both offered to come with you, so they probably would be okay with you hiding out wherever they're going to be hiding out.
Oh. Free is always better than having to pay for an inn.
True facts.
Free comes with a price tag that you don't see, though.
Well,
We'll deal with the animosity of them getting mad at me playing at all times, at all hours of the night.
For Fazij, you kind of get the impression that at least some of the cost was freeing him from the
That's right.
guard.
Mm-hmm.
He owes
That's
us
already been
hard.
paid. So yeah, let's go meet it. I'm gonna go to the bar also because I always get thirsty as a little for some nectar.
I want coin.
This is where we were before, so that's where I go back to after.
Watch. If I roll another performance check, it's gonna be like a 2 again. But it might be a different crowd. Here we go. Ta-da! Ooh!
Nice.
We're
Wow.
celebrating the small victories
All right.
Yep.
of not getting murderated.
Well, we're going to
Yeah.
go back to the island.
Okay.
Since we don't need to be focusing on that right now. Is the music loud for everybody else, or is it just me?
It is not loud for me.
Okay.
don't
I
hear
don't
it.
hear it. I turn
All I
everything
hear
down.
is waves and birds.
Oh, that's
Oh,
pretty.
there's the music.
Okay.
So, are we gonna go talk to Physique
Fazij?
about a place to stay so we can go over these papers without prying eyes?
Sure. Either that, or we also do. We have a sample of the ooze, so I'm sure that we could see if Hedgero knows anything. But Fazij also has an association with him, I believe, right?
No. With
No.
Hedra? Oh wait,
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
he's the one.
Yeah. He's the one that the urchins asked us to find.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we could let's go to Fazij.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we can, then Zeph can try to taste the ooze if he wants.
I would like to actually. Now that I've thought about it, I am far more interested in tasting the ooze.
That's ridiculous.
If Tim asks you to roll a fortitude check, I'm just gonna laugh.
Okay, so you guys are going back to.
I don't think we're going back to Gareth. We're already in Gareth, right?
Yeah, you're in there.
Yeah. We're just going to see Physige about a place to stay.
And he's down in Tiran.
What?
No,
No.
he's in Gareth.
Oh, he's in
the
Gareth
guy
also.
we
Okay.
rescued.
Who was the frog guy you guys made fights with?
Give me 1 sec, guys.
A Blugo is the guy who was from Lapis. That you guys freed
With Physige.
but with disease.
Yeah.
So he wants to go back to Lapis, but he's not sure yet how. He can do that. Last you talked to him.
And Physige is the big orc guy. Is that right?
No, Physige is a kobold.
Did it say that was awful?
No, when I tried to print, the computer says the printer's off.
Try it again.
Yeah. Physige is a kobold. He was basically saying that the kobolds have places to hide.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
All right. So yeah, I'm down. I think we met up at the bar, and I'll follow anybody really.
All right, sorry, I'm back.
That's fine.
And then we'll get back.
Yeah. So this bar here is not connected to Hedro. Like you have to go to one of Hedro's safe houses to do anything with him.
Yeah. Yeah. So we should go back to that safe house to find Physige and talk to him.
Okay.
Did it print or no?
I like that idea. I like that safe house. That was a good safe house.
Okay.
I see if it had paper, but I don't really know what paper it is.
It's buried. Do you want to send it to me and I could try to print it?
Sure. That's gonna make a difference.
All right. So you guys go back to
All of
the
copies
Hedro's
What?
It's got all of those
safe
copies I
house.
sent you right now.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
And-
Let me check.
Dave.
Yeah.
Would you mind muting when you're talking to?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. Yeah. So we all right. So you go back to the Hedro place. And Physige is not going to be there, but you can ask. Yeah, because obviously someone in Physige's life was able to contact them. If you want, you can ask them to put you in contact with Physige. And if you do, about an hour later, Physige will show up.
Okay. Cool.
Is that what you did last time also?
What do you mean? Last time he was in prison.
Yeah, we broke him out of the prison wagon.
Yeah, but who was it that we called that like an hour later they showed up?
Well, you made arrangements with Tozluk, and then he had to like go get out of work and then make his way over. I don't remember if it was
Mhm.
an hour or how much time it was, but there was a delay.
I'm
Would have
bad at
been
these kind
hedgerows,
of planning things, and so I'm going to defer to Cirilla, which seems to have a far better grasp of the people in this area.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ask him about. He said he had places to hide.
Yeah.
Can he set us up somewhere safe
Oh, sure.
and private?
Wait. So, Cirilla, you're small size, right?
No,
No, you're
I think
medium
she's
size.
medium because she's
I'm
a
medium
rose bush,
size.
so it's not
Yeah.
big, but it's not small.
Right, but is it as big as a person? Like a
It
human person?
my size is listed as medium.
Okay. Uh. Yeah.
Am I too big for the kobolds hiding places?
Well, he's gonna express concern about you and also Chaparral.
Mm,
But
Chapel's a cat also, though. He should be pretty small.
well, he's medium. I'm pretty confident he's medium sized. Yeah, he's medium sized. You're tiny size.
hmm
So
I could hide inside of them practically.
yeah.
Mhm.
So Fazigu's gonna express some concern about the larger character's sizes, but he thinks he can make it work.
Sweet.
All right, so he's gonna lead you guys through a. He's gonna lead you guys through the streets and like into an alley, and then like there's what you're gonna end up entering is a false wall that
Mhm.
like reveals a small crack, like a hole in the base of a building. It's gonna, like I said, it's gonna be a bit of a tight squeeze for the medium-sized characters, but I think they can just do it. It'll
Okay.
just take a little bit of effort to make it happen. But then when you guys are through, you are going to find yourselves going through a tunnel for about 50 feet, and then opening into a cavern, with a bunch of kobolds hanging around.
Nice.
And there are various branching caverns coming off of it.
Nice.
And are my party friends here okay with the size now? Was the size the only issue of getting into that cavern, or are they still restricted?
I mean, so what you're gonna find is that the rooms themselves, like the big cavern rooms, like this one, are large enough that medium-sized characters can be comfortable, and move around. It's the tunnels that connect rooms that are tricky.
Mm.
So basically, any tunnels from here, you're gonna have to go through one at a time, and you're gonna have to go through when a kobold is not trying to use it.
Okay.
And it's gonna take you a little bit. Like you're not gonna be quick escaping through any of these tunnels. But you can get through them.
Okay.
All right, so are we in a safe spot now to take out the ooze?
Sure.
Cirilla, bust out that ooze.
Busts.
Ooze is busted. I looked for
Ooze busted.
a stick, we'll say, to poke into the said ooze.
I want to start flipping through documents.
Okay. Okay. So what?
Sorry,
are you
I'm
doing
back.
So Chaparral, we are poking the ooze, and Cirilla is going through the documents.
Well, I will help Cirilla go through some documents.
Sweet.
All right. I'll tell you right now, the documents are a lot of personnel and shipment records. So there's stuff about
Okay.
like getting new guards or having people transferred off to somewhere else.
I knew I should have burned them.
There's also the shipment records are almost entirely to and from the prison camp. You're gonna find records of some of the shipments are going to identify people. One of them is the person that Toslik is looking for.
Oh.
Thurk.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Actually, most of them are most of the people that are missing.
Okay.
Or,
We will set
most of
those.
the people that are missing are somewhere in that roster.
Okay, we'll set that one aside.
There is also a bunch of so some of the shipments are just like supplies and things like that. But there's a lot of shipments of stuff coming in from the prison camp that are just marked as they're just marked as X.
Did I?
And all of those things seem to either stay at the location at that warehouse or go to a specific guard tower kind of in the center of Gareth.
And that's not the guard tower that we were near.
No.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I'm taking notes in our note thing. So there's no information about where we see people being shipped to and from the prison camp. Do we know where they're being shipped to from the prison camp? Are they being shipped here?
No. People going to the prison camp. You don't really get people coming
Just
from the
to. Okay.
prison.
Are there any kobolds selling stuff?
No, they're pretty communalist down here.
Can I try to buy a rope?
I mean, you can try, sure. You can. I mean, they're not going to turn down money, I guess, but that's not going to
Is that because you forgot to take yours back?
Yes.
be.
Oops.
Yes, you can buy rope.
Why are we
How much
constantly
are they
losing
asking?
rope?
Seriously, in every game.
Yeah.
How much do I pay for the rope?
I have to- Let me look at the price.
I'm hoping an exorbitant amount so I can ridicule you for that.
Uh, 4 silver.
That's an expensive rope.
What, do you want the cheap rope? So it breaks on you? All right, so they're looking at the logs. They figured something out. I'm over there poking the ooze with a stick. Anything interesting happen with my poking?
Not really. I mean, it's thick.
If I then take that stick and I rub my pinky on the ooze on the stick, anything happen to my pinky?
It smells bad. Also, I guess when you do that, when you have it thin like that, you can see that it kind of has a bluish tint. It just kind of looks black when it's thick.
I'm telling you, it's oil.
And I am now going to take that was on my pinky and put it on my tongue, or rub it on my skin on the back of my hand to test the viscosity of said ooze, as well as how it feels and what happens to my hand.
Yeah, it I mean it just kind of feels like I'm trying to think of how to describe it. It has a consistency that's not super unlike mucus.
Wonderful, wonderful. And if I try to light the stick of ooze on fire, does it light easily?
Yes.
I probably don't want to eat something that lights on fire easily then, so I am not going to eat it.
I mean, alcohol lights easily.
That's very true.
Yeah, but I mean like a really high grade alcohol, not your beer, not your ale.
Spirits.
All right, I'm going to wipe some of the ooze onto the wall and see if it stays in place or rolls down.
I mean it'll ooze down.
It oozes down.
Yeah.
It's very oozy ooze.
I think we need to find an alchemist or something.
Yes, I bottle the rest of the ooze back up, and I head over to Cirilla and Chaparral and tell them the ooze information I now have in my head.
Do any of the kobolds have an idea of what it is? Have you shared it with them?
I point to the wall. Maybe we point to the wall and say, "You guys recognize that ooze?"
They were like, "Why are you defacing our house?"
Right? Vandalism.
You've been here 5 minutes. Yeah.
Already set a fire and spread ooze on the wall.
Your response should have been for science.
But yeah. Well, Fazige has some knowledge with Arcana that he's willing to apply to this.
Cool.
But there's and occultism. It looks like.
Ouch. I also have knowledge of occultism.
And but yeah, they
Me too. I have a +5.
Me too.
He has a +4.
Can we roll?
Yeah, there's somebody there who can have training in
Alchemy?
I don't even know if
Has it been an hour
What?
since we
Oh,
were
yeah.
at the window? Okay, I cast guidance on everybody again.
There could be someone there who has training. Sure.
Can we do an occultism check?
I'm trying to remember what occultism even is in this game.
Oh, you can't click on it and it doesn't tell you?
No. You know a great deal about ancient philosophies, esoteric lore, obscure mysticism, and supernatural creatures.
Probably not useful here.
I mean, it's worth a shot.
I beg to differ. I would ask him to roll and see if this is giant snot.
I feel like nature would be more.
Or if there's some series of cultism that deals
What?
with snot.
So there is not an alchemical lore in this game.
You also get your +1. That is going to help you. 23.
Nice.
My rolls suck tonight. That's
Right?
the third time I've rolled a 4.
Well, if you wait an hour, I can cast guidance again.
Ridiculous.
Okay. You. Huh. Okay. With a 23, you can tell that this appears to be magically organic. So
It's magically organic.
yeah, so like it's more like an you're pretty sure this came out of a living being.
Uh-oh.
Giant snot.
And that giant being is in fact magical or supernatural in some way.
I convey this over to the party.
So it's magical spit.
Would Arcana do anything?
I mean, you can try it.
I'll try an Arcana roll. Boop.
Oh!
Nat.
Okay. Yeah, so you're gonna notice in studying it from an arcana standpoint, you're gonna identify that it is definitely like the creature it came out of is itself magical. It is an arcane creature. This is probably like a ichor, like it has the consistency of ichor, kind of like which is a substitute for blood in some creatures. You're also pretty sure that you don't know exactly what creature it is. With that, I mean, it's just one of those things. You haven't heard about a creature like this.
But we do know that it is a magical.
It is a magical creature. It is not a dragon. It is not a beast. It is not a multiplanar, like an extraplanar creature. You know it's not an aberration. It's something else.
You know, I've been pronouncing that word wrong my entire life.
Which
I am curious how it's meant to be pronounced because
What?
I have
It
always
is
pronounced it ichor.
That's how I've always pronounced it, but Tim is correct. I just looked it up and I was like, I have been pronouncing that all wrong this entire time.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
So thank you, Tim, for that.
no problem.
What word is that?
Ichor. ICHOR.
But yeah, what the Arcana check does is it rules out a lot of creatures of arcane significance.
Okay. Yay me.
So do we have any idea of the properties of this substance apart from them being magical?
It seems
Does
to
anyone
be it seems to be a bit adaptive. I think you can figure that out with that 22. Is that not 20?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, does anyone have like crafting proficiency? Would that help like as to how it could be used? Can't hear you, Zeph.
+3 for crafting for me.
I got a +2. Well, you got a +4 because you got a you get the
Physique has a +1. So.
the guidance. I mean, if you haven't rolled anything,
I have not yet.
okay. I mean, I'll roll mine just to see what if I can think if there's any useful applications or practical applications. But I mean, worst thing that's going to happen is we're not going to know, right?
Right. You roll it,
20.
or hopefully,
My rolls are so good right now. I don't know why.
Okay.
Depends on what the DC is, though.
You know, give me a nature too, just to
I
check
already
something.
rolled nature.
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I sucked at it because I keep rolling 4s.
Well,
Well,
I have a -1 in
you
nature,
can try
so
it
this will be
again.
interesting.
I got a +3 nature. Let me try it.
Sure. I got a 9. I have no idea what in nature.
I got a 16.
You said I
plus
can try
1
it
for
again?
7.
Yeah. You've been given some new information, and you're considering it again. Okay, so between the crafting and the nature checks, kind of all working together, you guys are gonna figure out. One of the things you're gonna figure out is that ichor is used in creatures. Like it's a substitute for blood, but it's mostly used in creatures that have some kind of hydraulic system in their bodies. And this stuff is thick enough that it could be used for very high pressure hydraulics.
For like the crane or something like that? Or no, the crane wouldn't be hydraulic.
No,
The one that was in
the
the
one that was in the
warehouse.
warehouse wasn't. No. But also like high pressure hydraulics would make sense for a very large creature.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just kind of holding up its own weight.
I think of spiders, but
Yeah.
that could just be.
Yeah, think of spiders and stuff like that who have kind of hydraulic.
I'd rather not, thanks.
All right.
Giant spiders.
If it's the
Magical.
direction we're going with this, I might have to quit.
Magical.
It's not. It's
Right. Magical spiders.
you've ruled out spiders like
Oh,
magical
good.
spiders or anything.
Okay,
That's good.
giant lobsters.
But it seems likely that that its body's movement involves some amount of hydraulics, and that that means that this ichor is thick enough and useful in that way.
So that could be
As far as
very
the
well
crafting and
like
nature check are concerned.
we were sent to investigate a weapon, and that could well be some mechanical automaton of some sort that they're using this to.
Mhm.
And that's my jump to conclusions, Matt.
Ow.
I think. So can we review again what we learned from the logs? Is that in the? Did you write that down, Cirilla?
Yeah, I took notes. It's in the shipment records document.
So, let's see, player notes, party notes. When we were looking through the shipment notes or records, were there any places of significance like that really stood out to us?
The guard tower in the
Yeah,
center.
the guard
of
tower
Terra.
in the center of the city.
Yeah.
Okay, but no outs, no like surrounding imperial cities or towns.
No. What it looks
Really?
like.
Okay.
What it looks like is that a supply of this stuff comes from the prison camp on a regular basis. It is stored at the warehouse that you found, and
Okay.
then when this this one tower requests a shipment of it, they get a shipment of it from the warehouse.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a Gareth lore to recall what's kind of around that guard tower. How about that?
And is this the guard tower where the monkey
No,
monkey got
it
chased?
was different.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, roll. Hey, another good roll.
Yeah, it's it is it's a pretty big deal. So the tower that it's referring to is basically like the fortress in the center of Gareth.
Okay,
Like,
so it's like the town center where government and all of the important stuff is done.
yeah.
So like the keep or whatever you would
Yeah.
want to call it.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
Keep. Okay.
this is the actual keep of Gareth.
Okay. Which
Well,
means
that'll
that
make it
it's-
harder to get information
yeah.
out of.
It's going to be fortified, and most likely they're not going to be letting a lot of people in and out of that.
Oh, the
think.
better for us to go in. On fire. If people are inside of it, we can get them out of it.
Would my lore check kind of confirm that statement that it'd be hard to get in and out of?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
One does not simply walk into the Gareth keep.
That means we need to summon some owls, right?
If you can figure it out.
Some owl bears. I got to pet the owl bear in Baldur's Gate 3 by the other day. Finally,
Nice.
Nice.
it's so much fun.
Yep. I love
So between
little
that
guy.
and playing fetch with the dog,
Mm-hmm.
I could waste hours. All right,
Yeah.
pineapple. Sorry. I mean, we learned a lot tonight.
Yep.
At least
Mhm.
we avoided combat, which was a plus.
Yeah. And I think this is I'm going to go ahead and say everyone take 50 XP for advancing the plot. We're going to go ahead and wrap up here for now.
What was the
Nice.
XP we got?
50.
50. So we should all be at 880, I believe.
Yeah.
Where's
Is that
that?
right?
Oh, there it is. Yeah, 880.
Okay. I'm guessing we're gonna rest for the night, so I need to go into my spell slots and reset my spells.
Why do I have 17 HP?
I don't know.
Out of
19.
Well, we would have long rested at some point.
a great question. I am also.
Also, there's a rest for the night button
Where's that? Oh, right there.
right underneath your max HP.
Oh, let me do that.
Yeah.
I'm clicking a positive rest for the night.
Oh.
For drink.
That's kind of cute, actually.
Well, this would have been at least our second one in the last two sessions, because we slept.
We have to have slept at some
We
point.
slept
you did.
at the safe house before we went to the warehouse.
Right.
So you should be both at full health.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We're going to go ahead and wrap up there for tonight. We will pick up next time with you guys figuring out how you want to handle that information and what you want to do, where you want to investigate. I want to remind everybody.
And we might even talk about it on Discord
You might.
before.
Maybe.
Probably not, though. I doubt it.
If we remember.
Speaking of Discord, those of you watching can join us on Discord. There's the link posted there in chat. Come and hang out and maybe join in some of the games that we have going on or some of the events coming up. Or just chat with us and share memes and hang around and, crack jokes and stuff. but also, again, we are raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I'd encourage you to check out that link. That's going to have our team page, and that will have the roster with all of us that are raising money that are part of the team. I'm going to encourage you to check that out and help us help kids. It's the donations go to the hospital 100%. There's no overhead kept. There's nothing that comes to us. It all goes to the hospital, and that you are supporting through that donation page right now. Everyone on the team is either supporting Boston Children's Hospital or Oshai Children's Hospital over in Buffalo. But by the end of hopefully by the game day, there may be some other options. So I'd encourage you to go over there and help kids with that. And don't forget to check out the information that's there about the Hungry Dark, which is going to be our special 24-hour event this November, in which your donations can directly change the course of the story. So keep an eye out for that. Take a look at that as well. And thank you very much, and we will see you next time.
Good night,
Bye
guys.
bye.